on the side.
It was meant to inflict pain on the person while simultaneously causing public humiliation. You're now at our fifth and halfway mark with the Iron Maiden. I'm not talking
I'm gonna go get a hairbrush.
Chances are you have heard of this disturbing invention. Basically, it was a coffin-like device that was lined with spikes. The victim was then placed in the coffin, and then the executioner would close the door. The spikes were then shot directly into the victim's body. But here's the thing. They specifically positioned the spikes so that the victim wouldn't die immediately. Instead, it would be a slow death.
Hello.
Slowly bled out. That is terrifying. Also, who is responsible?
It's a bit terrifying.
All right.
Well, hello. You guys can type in the chat to communicate with me. Alright. If you want to, you can try communicating with me.
They also couldn't eat or drink, so they would just suffer with this thing on with babies on it.
Ask me any questions.
It was placed on the neck. It was then fastened with ropes to the four walls in the room.
There we go.
The prisoner would stand in the middle. If they moved even an inch in one direction, the spikes would impale them. So they would have to stand incredibly still. In our third one, we have, although this invention doesn't have scary things, don't be deceived. It is very gruesome.
This will help my hair keep its shape, probably. I don't know what it is.
Tied to this device so that they were spread open. Then two executioners would crank its ears, and the machine would slowly pull their limbs in the opposite directions, stretching them farther.
This will help my hair like stay
until eventually
probably.
They were ripped right off. I'm telling you, people back in the day were sick. Seriously, imagine if we use this now for criminals. That would never fly. Your poo stinks. I'm spraying air freshener.
I'm going to say something in the chat so you guys can see. You guys can. So.
Record label finance. Listen, I'm gonna need paperless for everything in this video if you want to get reimbursed.
No, I haven't been certified for that.
What?
You're a subscriber. And it's me.
Everyone is born with features. Maybe you have a mustache, or you need birthmarks, or dimples. Now, if you don't have dimples, don't worry. There's a lot of stuff you need to know. Back in 1936, a woman named Isabella Gilbert created a device that will give people dimples. You know, you weren't born with that, and you were jealous. So basically, how this works is the dimpleless person would place this contraption over their face.
Okay, let's go keep my hair.
Inside it. It would help you your skin. It was believed that if you were to wear this long enough, then it would train your cheeks to create dimples on their own. I'm sorry, no, that looks terrifying. And also painful. And in our number one spot, we have the electric smile. Back in 2011 in Japan, a very weird invention was made to help children smile. It's crazy. So basically, it forces kids to smile by sending electric shocks to the kids' cheeks. This causes the face muscle to contract, and voila, you got a smile. This is wrong on so many levels. But it was targeted towards parents as a method to snap their kids out of a tantrum, or to make sure they are looking perfect out in public. Here's the creepy part. The shock is so strong that the smile lasts for days. And the side effect is that it can cause some twitching. Like I said before, this invention is just so wrong on so many levels. I can't believe it's a real thing. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Leave in the comments below which one of these inventions freaked you out the most. And now, speaking of comments, let's move on to our comment shout-out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from the video Top 10 Dumbest Places Where People Got Stuck. Steve Majid commented, and I've got stuck in my single life. Sorry, I really shouldn't laugh. That was really clever, but also sad. But also, I still got single life right here. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Just some Bigfoot with internet access.
Ooh, top 10 darkest American urban legends. My favorite.
Coming in number 10, we have the legend of the Black-Eyed Children. Forget the Black-Eyed Peas, meet the Black-Eyed Children. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Children ghosts creep me out. They're the worst kinds of ghosts. Kids are creepy. They're not really, but kid ghosts. Apparently there are some kind of creepy Black-Eyed children stalking the streets of Abilene in Texas. This story comes from a local journalist, Brian Bethel, who said that in 1996 he was in the parking lot of a movie theater when he popped on his inner car light to write a check. 96 and checks. See, this wouldn't happen now. 2 words. E-transfer. Wait, is that 1 word? Either way, I absolutely knew that archaic banking was a road to evil. Back to the story. Noticing the light in his car, 2 kids came up to his window, which he rolled down to see what they wanted. Now the kids looked between 9 and 12 years old, and they asked him for a ride. He said he had a very uneasy feeling about them, and after a while, he noticed that their eyes were totally black. He wound up his window and got the heck out of there. But his story was enough to go down in Abilene legend.
For next up at number 9, we have the Momo Challenge. So this internet legend spread like wildfire throughout social media. Momo is actually this user you guys are seeing on your screen right now. Absolutely terrifying. Well, whoever's behind this, I have no idea. But they got people to perform very dangerous acts and self-harm. Back in 2018, which isn't that long ago, this challenge went worldwide after a 12-year-old girl killed herself after doing the Momo Challenge. We still don't know who Momo is. We don't know who is behind it. People like Kim Kardashian posted on her Instagram story pleading for YouTube to remove all these challenge videos. Well, legends have it that Momo is still alive.
Moving on to the 8 now, we
course,
have
'cause
Knock
it's-
Knock Road. This one is for all of you guys watching and get very creeped out by little girl ghosts. I've heard the worst kind of ghosts. Shrubsburg Road near Detroit has a disturbing tale of murder attached to it. Legend says that a little girl was killed on the road in the 1940s by a hit-and-run driver. Ever since then, people reported the same story. They stop at a traffic light and see, on the side of the road, a young girl just standing and staring right into your car. Whether they freeze or then try to speak to her, she slowly walks forward to the car and stares at you with deep-set, hollow eyes. She scans your face to try and find her killer and get her revenge. Yes, you better hope you just don't look like the killer.
Coming in number 7, we have Turnbull Canyon. Turnbull Canyon was dubbed the Dark Place by local native tribes, and that nickname has more to it than simply referring to a lack of light. Back then, the native tribes would refuse to set foot there. The place became even darker when Spanish invaders forced natives into the canyon, killing those that fell out of line. Since then, legend says that every Native American killed in the canyon still haunts it today, watching passers-by and waiting for the sun to rise. Many explorers feel watched when they venture out into the canyon. Not only is the canyon haunted by the spirits of the wronged natives, but it is also said to be a hotbed for occult activity. There have been reports of black-robed beings making effigies in the remote area. A string of disappearances around the nearby Splendor Hills has been put down to satanic activity in the canyon. To make this a triple whammy of creepy, there is also an abandoned mental asylum in the canyon. Great.
I am simply
is now unpaid too. We've got this. Hair up, clips on.
I've been putting too much in this.
We're
So
in.
let's stop.
Ready to take on the day your way? We're here for you. When it comes to the most
I like to
loved hair
twist
accessory
it
brand
so
in the
it
world,
stays
it's
in
all good.
and out of my face.
What Red House takes us to number 6. This was the site of one of the most gruesome mass slayings in New Orleans history. In the late 1830s, a wealthy man from Turkey moved into a mansion, but he also brought in a lot of people to live there with him.
Okay.
Well, over the years, the mansion was known
I know
for
what
its
to say about
mysterious parties, but one morning, a neighbor noticed blood trickling from beneath the gates.
Alright.
Once the police entered the mansion, they found Turkish man was buried alive in the yard, and all of his servants were mutilated, assaulted, and murdered. To this day, the ghosts of his servants can be found wandering and haunting the home, screaming in terror.
Coming in number 5, we have El Muerto. The El Muerto tale is truly terrifying. Back Perhaps during the gold rush era, people thought that there was gold to be found in Texas. On top of that, the USA-Mexico border was hotly contested around this area, with an area of no man's land between the two countries. In this area, bandits were rife, and Texas Rangers were around to keep them in check. One ranger, William Bigfoot Wallace, wanted